Alright guys, we are back here for episode number 4. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So now that you're in the fishing charter, after having minigame tellied here, go ahead and get in your bank, grab out your GP and a hammer, and then charter a boat to Port Sarum. Once you're in Port Sarum, go northeast of Aorus and go to Port Piscarilius. And then once you're there, we're going to start getting 15% Hosidius favor. Start out down here on the south side and start pushing the plow until you get to 5%. Alright, so after you get the 5% favor, go back up to your bank. You're going to put everything in and you're going to start pulling out your compost and saltpeter. You should have gotten some from Wintertot. Oh no, I only have 40. Well, if you need more, you can go dig more, but this is what we're going to be doing. You need to make 100 of these. So if you need to mine more of the saltpeter like me, you can get a spade out of your bank and then go down to the southwest over in this little area with the 5 gray circles. All right, once you have all the saltpeter that you need, go ahead and grab them out of the bank and finish making the fertilizer that you need. You just need 100 buckets to get to the 15% favor after you plow the field, so that's what we're going to do right now. All right, and then once you have all 100 fertilizer finished, you can go back to the saltpeter area and talk to the clerk to give them all to her. You don't have to have them in your inventory. She can take them directly out of the bank, so just go talk to her. All right, and then after you donate all your fertilizer, you'll have 15% Hosidius favor, and then you can go work on thieving the fruit stalls near the farming patch. It might be different now that they reworked it, actually. Yeah, so the fruit stalls are right here in the middle of the square, so you can go ahead and thieve from these until 42 thieving. So about 9 levels to go. Make sure while you guys are doing this, you bank all of your strange fruit and the Golovanova fruit tops because you can use them later on. The strange fruit will give you run energy. Forgot what we need the fruit tops for, but you need them, so just bang them. And then if you need to, like I did here, you can attack the dogs and then walk on the other side of the fruit stand, so that way they'll be aggroed to you, but they'll be stuck on the other side. Okay, so normally you would want to finish off the 42 thieving at the fruit stalls. I, of course, logged out to use the bathroom, make some dinner, and then my bond ran out. What wonderful timing. So just gonna finish the last couple of pickpockets here on this man, get the 42 thieving, and it works out perfectly because you are going to home telly immediately after you get that 42 thieving. All right, so after you home telly, come up to the bank on the very top floor and pull out your egg, bucket of milk, and flour. Talk to the cook downstairs, and then you'll finish up Cook's assistant really quickly, then immediately talk to him afterwards to start recipe for disaster. All right, after you start the quest, you can go ahead and head up back to the bank. You want to pull out your rotten tomato, eye of newt, 2 lemons, an orange, cocktail glass, cocktail shaker, pineapple, knife, ashes, and your green man's ale. Go ahead and mix your cocktail. You're going to make a fruit blast, and then create. Then you want to slice your lemon. Go ahead and pour that with your sliced lemon in your inventory, and it'll make a fruit blast. Then add your ashes, and that'll make a dirty blast for you. Go ahead and take that back down to the cook, and you will be finished with the first part of recipe for disaster. Now you go through and watch the cutscene. All right, so after the cutscene's finally done, go downstairs to the basement, go downstairs to the bank and buy food and buy 7 buckets of milk. All right, so after you buy the buckets of milk, go ahead and bank everything that you have, and you're going to want to pull out 20 balls of wool that you bought from earlier and 8 cakes. Thankfully, I still have enough. So then you're going to go north to the sheep pen and finish sheep shearer. So talk to Fred and finish that quest real quick. Got us 9 crafting, not bad. And then you can go ahead and run west to the ham hideout. All right, after you get to the ham hideout, start pickpocketing the ham members. You want to do this until you get a rusty sword. In the meantime, if you get the robes, keep those because you'll need them for other quests. And then you also want to find an opal and polish buttons. But once we get the sword, then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're not going to do the rest if we get a sword early. Hopefully we don't turn that opal into dust because we needed that. Nice. Buttons, nice. We're doing good so far. And a rusty sword. Wow, we're out of here in like 3 seconds. It's amazing. Once you have that rusty sword, go back up to Fred's farm here real quick and pick 12 onions from the patch behind his house. Then you can go ahead and go west to Draynor. While you're here, talk to Leela. She'll tell you everything that you need for the quest. When you get there, you can also start Vampire Slayer by talking to Morgan. Then go upstairs and open the cupboard and grab 3 cloves of garlic from it. Go ahead and bank your onions and garlic and the stuff that you got from thieving the ham members. Then once you're at the bank, go ahead and pull out 3 balls of wool, a pot of flour, some red berries, and a bucket of water. Talk to Ned again to get the wig for Prince Ali Rescue. Then talk to Aggie to get some skin paste. You can also pull out a clay and another bucket of water from the bank and go to the Draynor jail. Use the bucket of water on the clay to make soft clay. Then talk to Lady Kelly to get the imprint for the key. Alright, after you get all the items for the Prince Ali rescue quest, we need to make a bunch of dyes. So we're going to be making 4 red dyes, 4 blue dyes, and 5 yellow dyes. So you need to pull out all the ingredients for that. So go ahead and pull out your GP. For the red dyes, you'll need 12 red berries. For the yellow dyes, you'll need 10 onions. I think you need to use the last 2 onions to get the yellow dye for the wig. So go ahead and pull out all 12 of your onions. And then for the blue dye, you need the woad leaves. A lot of people didn't know this, but if you use the ingredient on Aggie, she'll automatically make the dye for you. Now, when you're doing this with the onions, don't accidentally eat them. Alright, after you have all the dyes made, go ahead and pull out the wig for the quest and use one of the yellow dyes on that. And then you can put everything in the bank except for your GP. Go over to Diango and buy about 20 Chronicle teleports. Go ahead and bank those. Or put them in your Chronicle if that makes it easier. And then buy a bunch of birdhouse seeds from Olivia. As much as you want. You can buy as many as you need, but just buy as many as you want. Hop around as long as you want to and just put those all in your bank. Alright, after you've bought as much seeds as you want, go ahead and bank those. And then you want to pull out your fire staff, your runes for fire strike, the beads for imp catcher, the notes for the rune mystery quest. And then we're going to go over to east of Draynor jail to kill goblins for 20 bones. Alright, after you have the 20 bones, go ahead and go south to the wizard tower. Go ahead and go upstairs and talk to Mizgog. And then finish imp catcher real fast. I'll give you 875 magic XP and amulet of accuracy. You can go ahead and equip that and then go downstairs. Talk to Cedrador to finish rune mysteries. Then go over in the eastern room and get the skull for Restless Ghost off of the altar. You don't have to kill the skeleton. You can just take it right off and then run away. Then also go talk to Treyborn and give him all the bones to get the last key for Demon Slayer. Give him the first 20 bones that you have and then either kill wizards or chickens for the last 5 bones. Alright, after you've got the last 5 bones, take those up to Treyborn and get that key from him. Alright, once you have the key, go ahead and teleport with your Chronicle, and then go up to the bank. Once you're at the bank, pull out the Cadaver Berries, the last 2 keys for Demon Slayer, and Juliet's letter for the Romeo and Juliet quests. Then go east to Varrock Square, give Romeo the message, buy an iron chain body from Horvik, go down to the southeast and talk to the Mage of Zamorak to continue the Abyss quest. He'll give you a scrying orb, so while you're here, teleport to the essence in the Varrock room shop. After you finish teleporting for the essence, go get Silverlight from Varrock Castle. Thank you, Sir Prison. Appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of food out of here just in case, because sometimes the wizards hit kind of hard. And save some of your run energy too, because the higher level wizards will be aggro to you. Sometimes it's a pain in the neck to actually kill Delrith. And this is what I was talking about. The wizards get aggro sometimes. We're going to kill the level 7 and see if I can immediately try and get onto Delrith here. Please aggro me back. No. Level 20 wizard is going to ruin everything. Okay, this might work. I have him lowered on the center. Let's turn auto retaliate off. Come on, I just have to hit 1 time, bro. There we go. He's right next to me. Let's go. There we are. Then once he's lowered, you can use the incantation on him. And once you use the incantation, Delrith will be finished. And that's Demon Slayer completed. Once you kill Delrith, go to the Blue Moon Inn and talk to Dr. Harlow. Give him a beer and he'll give you a steak and tell you how to kill the vampire for Vampire Slayer. Talk to Father Lawrence for Romeo and Juliet. Talk to the apothecary to get a Cadaver potion. Talk to Juliet and give her the Cadaver potion. And then go to Varrock Center one more time and talk to Romeo. And after the cutscene, Romeo and Juliet will be finished. Then after the quest is over, go up to the Grand Exchange and we're going to take the Spirit Tree to the Gnome Stronghold. Once you're at the Gnome Stronghold, go west to Brimstales, which is this cave right over here by the lake. Teleport to the Essence Mine from Brimstale. Make sure you have the Scrying Orb on you though, or it's kind of pointless. And then once you've done that, leave the cave and go to the Grand Tree and start the Grand Tree quest. Talk to the king to start the quest. Alright, after you start the quest, go ahead and go to the bank on the 2nd floor. Go ahead and bank everything that you had from previous quests, except for the bark sample translation notes and your fire strike runes. You also want to pull out your bark crawl card and make sure you have your GP on you, as well as the chronicle in your inventory. And then you can minigame teleport to Clan Wars, because we're going to recharge our run energy there. All right, everyone, we're going to cut the episode right there, but I'm hoping to have the next one out really, really soon. I just want to give a big thank you to everybody that's shown me such positive support so far. The feedback that I've gotten from you guys has been so positive and so good. It's given me a lot of motivation to keep working on these series. So if you made it this far in the video, just slap a like on it, help me out with the algorithm. Feel free to give me a sub if you've enjoyed everything so far. I'll leave a link in the video to the playlist to the rest of the videos if you guys haven't seen the rest of those. And I'm hoping we'll have the next one out real soon. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.